Venus, and this is part 2 of rescuing Jebediah. I just did some final checks over there on my ship, and now we're ready for launch. Just gonna go ahead and do the standard orbital burn, and I start to slow down quite dramatically. But thankfully it stops and starts going right back up around 65 meters per second. Because remember last episode I was able to successfully land on Minimus, but I was very low on fuel and I knew I had no way of getting back, or no chance of getting back. And as you can see, that didn't work out too well, so more powerful engines. Yeah, I'm not sure what I'm doing, to be honest. This has been a while since I actually recorded this now. I just got the time to okay, no, I thought I already published it, but no I didn't. Memory lapse. More boosters! I have no idea why I thought I already posted this, and for whatever reason I'm redoing it. Oh, this was recorded in one big chunk. Yeah, so it was a few hours of actual gameplay doing this. Just sped up so you don't have to see all the boring parts. Like orbital insertion. Or not insertion, but I can't forget the word, but getting into an orbit. Yeah, it's actually a technical term, but whatever. I'm not technical, so I don't care. Burning, this is so boring, and it's burning, and I have very other things to talk about at the moment. Just trying to match the planes for Minimus. I can get a moon encounter if I wanted to. Trying to make it more perfect so you can use even less fuel, which is quite critical at this point. Like seriously, since this is a refueling mission, I would hate to have to run out of fuel while trying to refuel my spaceship. I don't know what oh, that one was because I didn't know how long it's actually going to be. Didn't want to have to sit through it all. Yeah, I am transfer my reserve fuel into this. I do have enough to land without hitting the ground at 100 meters per second. That'd be bad. I was watching Scott Manley's beginner for tutorials. Tutorial for beginners. That makes more sense. And he actually did use a formula to see how far do we need to start burning, which actually I didn't know. But in order for it to actually really kind of work, you do need to be a quite at a close distance to the ground. I just woke up, so I can be tired and out of it. Now I'm just trying to naturally get so I can land near it. Need more of an angle, yada yada yada. This is the really boring part of Kerbal Space Program. All the dockings and that stuff are cool, but watching to get to them is boring. And see, it sure doesn't help that the planet rotates beneath me. As I'm trying to do this. So I'm gonna fix that by getting closer. So I'm spinning faster with the planet. Or faster than the planet. Guess with this I'm always spinning faster than the planet since there is no geostationary spot. I realized I could save myself a lot of headache if I was to just, man, I don't know. I should have a script up in front of me. I should make a script, stick to that, so I don't have to talk like this. Like, forget everything. Although I had it all perfectly planned out in my head. Now when I'm actually trying to do this, it's lost. So darn, forgot what I was gonna say again. Yeah, but I think I'm gonna look up Scott Manley's tutorial again. Let's see if I can get the formula for that. Although I do remember a bit about it, but I didn't do it. Although I'm not too far off from being able to do it nice and correctly. I just more focus on getting my speed. But trying to get as close as I can to my target as I can. If that's this whole thing, I'm thinking, wait, isn't there a Shouldn't those two markers be over each other? And yes, that is correct. I realized that a few days after I filmed this. And I just made it worse. And you gotta love the suicide burns. Because right now I'm just 300 meters above. But thankfully Minimus has the nice low gravity. Don't have to worry about it too much. It's gonna be really fun once I start going to Eve. And Eve isn't gonna be for a while. I want to get more science from Minimus and the moon. Which I still need to land at the moon. And at this point I'm just transferring the last of my reserve fuel that I said I was not going to use. Because screw that. And I'm going to try very carefully get closer than 2.4 meters. But I also don't want to head down towards the ground. And now going about 25 meters per second towards it. And right about now-ish. Should start burning more upwards. Burn, burn, burn. Okay, got that taken care of. As I'm now watching this again, I've seen all my mistakes that I made and should have avoided. But now it's coming more into view. The closer I can get, the better. I do not know how long these pipes can actually extend. So I don't know if I could have made it the whole 2 kilometers with a single pipe, or if I would have had to come more prepared. Want to take a guess on that one? I would have to be more prepared. Although it would be possible, I just have to lay down some ground pylons along the way. And this next part I would normally cut out, but it's just kind of funny at what happens. When you see it, you know what I mean. So unless I ever decide to send another refueling mission out for my probe here, that thing's just gonna stay right here forever until the sun goes nova. Oh, but hey, squad, you need to make that hitbox a bit bigger so I can connect to data without having to shove my face into it. Then I hit reset, which doesn't quite matter because you see why in a second. Yeah, and if you're curious, this is all done right here, done at like 1.5 times speed. There's no reason to go full time. It took a while. And there's OCD for you trying to make it perfect. I just check and make sure I don't have any fuel in there. Don't know why. I knew I didn't have any fuel in there, just double checking, I guess. Yep, I got spontaneous. Spontaneous disassembly there. Yeah, that thing shot me out quite into a nice big orbit. Here is a 90 pound or 90 kilogram. I don't know what their Kerbal's masses are for sure, if it's in kilogram or in pounds. Probably kilograms. Okay, it makes more sense. But here, that thing knocked him out like 50,000 meters into space. If you know the gravity, you can actually calculate that out. If you want to do that and tell me what the force of the energy of the explosion was, please do. Yeah, but you can tell there's my probe right there. So I redo it. Quick load. I now realize I should not be recording sound for this at almost 10 o'clock in the morning. Yes, I wake up this late in the day, or early, for that person that stays up to midnight, 2 in the morning. Ah. Okay, then now we should be at least cleaning stuff out for her school. Oh well. I still got plenty of time. And watch as I make the same mistake. Make same mistakes twice. But this time I land much closer to it the first time around, and I almost lose it. Yeah, this did actually happen, and I almost land like in the same spot as the other time too. I think I even really landed in the same position. What are the odds of doing that? I try to turn off autosave. I can't do it from there, it looks like. If I can, let me know in the comments below. So now I repeat now. So now I repeat by grabbing the pipe link, but first I use that to collect the data. I knew I put that there for a reason. Besides this. And yay, no spontaneous disassembly. That's how it should be. Out of the spontaneous out of the explosion there was quite funny. If I wanted, I probably could take that vehicle back home with me, but there's no use to go back home. So I'm just gonna put that right back onto here. In case I do come back with a vehicle to refuel it. Because I do have the keythane mod installed, I could land something right pretty close to it and then just use that as fuel storage. And I swear I grabbed some temperature, but that was probably the first time around. And yes, I did grab a solar panel, so I can attach it just to the back. Don't know why, I thought it'd be a good idea. If I could get up into my spaceship, I could go home. Come on. At this point, I just speed the video up to like 4 times. I think it was 200 times. Activate everything but one engine. No, activate only one engine. Just thinking if I could probably burn, get so I can go home just right away, but nope. I'm glad I figured that out. That would have been not a doubt to be wasted. And my poor carbonite would have been lost in space. I just try to do something to make it more just make it better. Right, so I was able to get a nice maneuver node set up. Although I don't know why I deleted it, if it just deleted itself. That's still quite highly inclined. Yeah, but at this point I didn't care. As long as I can make it home. There are ways I could do it all in one on one burn, but whatever. I don't care. I just wanted to get Jebediah home and went safely. Why did my screen just darken out? I don't know how it's set to do that. Yep, I'm going to do some, not just some groundbreaking if I don't slow down in time. And groundbreaking is very, very bad if you haven't figured it out. pursuit has been deployed. I'm pretty much in the home stretch. As long as I don't do anything too stupid from here on out, I'll be fine. And now I just watch this thing plummet. It's going to hit the ground. Going, I think it was like 150 meters per second, 100 meters per second of the water. Also, squad, fix out it's safer to land on land than it is in water. Yeah, no way to transmit, of course. I didn't have anything there anyways, I was just screwing around. And for that reason then, but I need to check the flight data plan. Splash on and we cover the vessel, now we get to go spend some science! I got a little over 500 science from that, which is great. There's so much more to be had down at Minimus. Yeah, we'll get some airplane stuff. Kethane drill. But no kethane tank. Person make kethane. Give us a kethane tank as well. Of course, I'm gonna get more command pods because those are fun to muck around with. And I can buy one more. I should have bought that. I can get more science. Don't know why I didn't. I think about it because I really wanted to see what it was in the other one. Just carefully considering, I should have gone with the one that offered more science. But I wanted the kethane drill. But shouldn't you get the kethane detector first before you get the drill because you don't know it's there? Yeah, so what are you gonna be drilling for if you don't know it's even there? I have to keep finding something to talk about. Come on, let me pick one already. Yeah, I just want to see what was in there. More airplane stuff, of course, but intakes. Ooh, the turbojets. Those are fun to play with. Seeing exactly what kind of science I've gotten. And of course, just checking out the science. Well, thank you for what the video is coming right up. So thank you for watching. Please watch out for my next one. If you liked it, subscribe. Goodbye.